Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and welcome to our Irish family. Today is day one of the 30-day clean and declutter challenge. I'm super excited to be doing this. My house is in need of it, which is what prompted me to do this. But also I know that people love a challenge, and if I keep going on about it, eventually people will kind of come along with me. For many years, if you've been following me, you'll know that I go through phases where our house is spick and span and clean and decluttered, and then we go through phases where it has a bit of clutter. Still clean, but it has a bit of clutter. And we're kind of in that phase right now where it is clean but cluttered again. Even though back in January I did do a two-part series of decluttering the whole house. But this is going to be room by room. And I have a calendar that you can download yourself. You can follow the one that I set out, or I have a blank one that you can also make up your own areas, your own zones, and sort them out on the calendar as you see fit and what's going to work for you best. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get on with day one. 15 minutes is what I'm going to set my alarm on my phone. We're just going to get straight into it. So like I said, this is the calendar that I have for myself. So this is everything that I plan to do in the next 30 days. You can see there, day one is the living room declutter. So it's 15 minutes just to go through my living room here and just declutter a lot of things. So I'm going to separate them like I always do. Stuff that just needs to be put back upstairs. Usually it's always Ava's items. Sometimes it's mine. Some of the stuff that is just ready for the rubbish. Some of the stuff we want to sell or donate. And the way I'm going to work it is that I'm going to give myself like 2 weeks to put them straight onto a selling site like Adverts or Done Deal, or like a Facebook selling group, and get them out there. If they don't sell, I'll just donate it to the nearest charity shop, and then some of the stuff will just be donated anyways, because that's just the way it is. So let's just go into it and get on with it. So I'm just going to do a span of the room. It probably doesn't look too bad to you guys, and the majority of it is actually fine. There's just areas like this guy here, the mantelpiece here. We also have over this section, we're hiding some stuff down here. Ava, this is just Ava's little, basically it's her kitchen table. And then we have stuff down here. So it's all about decluttering. It's not so much about the organization just yet. So whilst I go along and I remove stuff, I will kind of make notes on how we should proceed with organizing the spaces better, that they stay cleaner for longer. So that's the overview today. Let's see how we end up. So we have 15 minutes on the clock. Let's get to it, guys. So some of these things take me longer because I'm setting up everything. So I'm just going to jump in. So a lot of the stuff in here, in this drawer here, is not mine, it's Robert's. So, you know, I can't make those decisions of whether or not we should get rid of it. You know, there was a time where I used to just get rid of it. I didn't used to give him an option. But, you know, it's not fair, really. I wouldn't like if someone did that to my stuff. So I have to, I've been looking for this everywhere. So yeah, I have to give him a chance to sort that out himself, you know. So I might just do this in real time and just chat to you guys as well. There's a lot of stuff here that's kind of like my planners and pencils and pens and that sort of stuff. So you know, I just want to make sure that everything goes where it's supposed to. I think he wanted that. I'm going to put that in here. I don't think he used it. So there's so much stuff going on about whether we want to keep it. And you know, kids, like if Ava sees something that we were supposed to keep and we just didn't, there'll be trouble, you know. So but then you have the thing of, when is it enough? When is keeping all of these enough, you know? So I think what I really need to do is just find a better way of just throwing it out quicker, so she doesn't know. She doesn't see it, she won't know. So this drawer is this, but this drawer here is all Ava's creams. Man, does that girl have creams. So just something to note on sun care. Sun cream should be used within 12 months of opening. So if you have something that's longer than 12 months, make sure that you're throwing that out, because it won't be as effective, and that's the last thing that you're wanting. Also on creams, check the best by dates on stuff. So most of the time all these things will be absolutely fine, but you know, it's best just to make sure, so you're not giving people creams that you shouldn't be. You know? As I said, Ava has a whole load of creams and a whole load of things that can go upstairs, actually. It's gone. So if I get time at the end, I'm going to come back and I'm going to clean inside that. If not, I'll have to just make a note of it that it needs to be clean, and I'll come back in one of the other time frames when I'm doing stuff and make sure that I do that, because it's quite dirty in there. So we also have some new creams as well. Her eczema is actually doing pretty good right now. It's just I find that I prefer to have everything stocked up, because once it's stocked up, I know that it's there and I don't have to be fretting in case she gets a breakout. So I'll just kind of sort it a little bit amongst the different types of cream. That's that one. I think over there still. And then I'll put her sun cream in here as well. This is kind of like the Ava cream drawer. These can actually go upstairs. I need them upstairs. So I already kind of have a nice little pile going on down below you, so you can't see. Ooh, there's like something stuck behind there. I'm gonna have to figure out. But that area for right now seems to be done. These nappy bags are gone. I'm gonna put them in. We'll probably use them. We're gonna be dog sitting in a couple of weeks again, so I'll use them as like poop bags, like pick-a-uppy poop bags. Okay, so we need to move to Alright, we need to move to another area now. So just a couple of things over here. Again, this is all me, so yeah. We come over here and you can see this is where Ava stores some of her dolls throughout the day. She brings them down in the morning. So what I'm going to do is, I just have an empty bag, so I'm just going to put her stuff in here. And then just get her to bring it back up the stairs when she comes in. So there's a bag full of her stuff. Okay. So now we're moving to this section here. So again, we have some stuff that is just mine, along with a birthday card. This balloon is from Ava's 6th birthday back in March, along with this one, which this one has held up pretty good. So I know Ava wants to burst this, so I'm going to leave this in the kitchen for her to do that. So again, in here we have more stuff. So I can leave all of these things, take out the pieces of paper that she won't use. But I'm not going to be decluttering her stuff, like all of this sort of stuff, until we get to that week of her room. So again, this can just go in her pile that needs to go up the stairs. This is an absolute tree now. Mad. But no, all of that's actually okay. So I mentioned this stuff down here. This again is all Robert's stuff. It's just stuff he uses for rolling out his back because it gets quite tight and achy and stuff. So really all there is the yoga mat, some tennis balls, the roller. There is this guy, so I can move that. And other than this, there's nothing really else there. So then another thing that's down here is Ava's old car seat. And a bucket. So again, these things can go into the bag that's for Ava, and then we have her car seat. So the car seat is going to move upstairs for right now. I think a friend of ours is going to take it because it's still in really good condition. It's just that Ava's obviously really tall. You saw it in another vlog where I bought like a booster seat, an ISOFIX booster seat. So a friend of ours I think is going to take this, so I'm just going to put it upstairs until we know for sure whether that is happening or not. So everything's kind of decluttered in here. Again, it wasn't a big area to declutter. So we have like a pile for me, a pile for Ava. We have another pile for Ava down on the floor here. Over there is some stuff that I want to probably give away for free, this stuff here. And then this pile here is going into the rubbish. It's just papers, so it's going into the recycling. And we have 1:12 left, so I'm just going to sort out these bits and then just give another kind of overview of the room at the end. Ava's pile of stuff just fell over. So our time is up now. So like I said, I'm just going to make one or two kind of final, just to clear away those stuff that I've done there, put them back up where they're supposed to be, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of a span around the room. Just fix this back up the way it was before I kind of messed it. So this is the room afterwards. So I do need to move the bucket. These are the few little bits and pieces that I'm going to kind of either throw away, donate, give to somebody. This is now decluttered. What I forgot to do was this guy up here, so I'm just going to do that off camera. It'll take me 2 minutes. This guy is looking more clearer over here, and Ava's, all of these things will be moved at the end of the day because they're just random stuff that she constantly has there. So yeah, I'm happy with the way that went. It got a lot of Ava's stuff out of the room, which is the majority of our bulk clutter is Ava's stuff. So I hope that you enjoyed this little section. So there we have it, guys. That is done. So that was day one. We get our calendar back here. So day one is now complete. We will move on to day two, which is the couches, which is inside the couches, and the glass, like so the windows, the mirror, the TV, that sort of stuff. Yeah, it went exactly how I imagined it to go. I knew that there wasn't too much to declutter, and there was a couple of spare plugs and stuff, wires, so I'm gonna get Robert to figure out what they are. We're gonna label them, and then I'll put them in like a lunchbox type thing that we can know where they are when we're looking for them. But that is today's video. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you did, I would really love if you give it a thumbs up. Do come back tomorrow because there will be day two, as I said, and this is the 30-day challenge that I'm partaking in, and I hope that you can too. Come over to my Instagram or down in the comments and let me know if you are doing this challenge along with me. I really would love if you did it along with me. You can leave comments, you can like, you can subscribe, all those sorts of things. You know, all those things help out my channel, help it gain more traction, and get it out into the algorithm that just a little bit more. So thank you so much for all your support. I hope you're having a really lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.